Hello and welcome to Film Companion South. My name is Hriday Ranjan and welcome to a special year-end roundup of all the films that released in this rather strange year of 2020. This year completely changed the way we experience movies. For film reviewers like us, it was of course convenient because we could review movies at home and not have to pay dowries for coffee and samosas. But the loss to theatres and distributors and producers is undeniable. The lack of films releasing in 2020 also made us ponder about the nature of the film industry. I mean, think about it. Thousands of people working together towards one goal of bringing stories to screen and a marginally small success ratio. And yet, when it works, it brings joy to millions of people around the world. It truly is a beautiful industry. However, before I start sounding like Rao Ramesh, let's quickly launch into the films that impressed us the most in the year 2020. Well, firstly, there weren't as many releases to choose from this year. An average year has more than 150 films releasing. But this year, we had about 40, like you could literally count them on your fingertips. You had the Sankranti releases, then you had The Hit, then you had Niharika's Wedding. There were very few films for us to choose from. However, these are the films. Firstly, we had Middle Class Melodies by Vinod Anantochu, which was a delightful surprise that told a great story and was backed by wonderful performances by Chaitanya Garikapati and Goparaju Ramana. The second on our list is Color Photo, made by Sandeep Raj, which was a throwback film that touched the hearts of the audiences. Then there was Uma Maheshwara Ugra Rupasya. In spite of being a remake by Venkatesh Maha, it managed to stamp its authority over the original with carefully crafted performances and execution. Then we had the film Hit, a surprise slow burner, an assured debut by Sailesh Kolanu, and a coming of age of sorts for the actor Vishwak Sen. And finally, we chose Ala Vaikuntapuramlo. Now, in the times we live in, a sense of familiarity is what people crave. And this film was loved by the audiences because it had a certain familiarity to its entire proceedings. This year was also filled with a few disappointments. For example, we had world famous Lover, which actually was a manual for how to stay forever single. Then we had Miss India, which was an advertisement for Saridon and paracetamol and other headache tablets. And then finally we had Nishabdam, a film where the protagonist is mute, but the entire film is dumb. This year also witnessed the rise of OTT, and the pandemic, if anything, was a catalyst for something that was surely about to come in a few years. Personally, for us reviewers, it was interesting because we could review the films at home and save some money. Also, for aspiring filmmakers who do not want to follow the traditional path of the films that release in theatres, OTT gave them a great platform. And finally, for the audiences, it gave them choice to watch films from across the globe.
హలో ప్రొడ్యూసర్ సార్, మన ఆగిపోయిన సినిమాను స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం సార్. బాబు గారు చెప్పమంటారా?
ఇలా తమ్మి, నేను మొన్న లాక్డౌన్ లో తమిళ్ మలయాళం సినిమా బాగా చూసినాను. అందులో ఆ లో బడ్జెట్ ఫిల్మ్ మా నో సూపర్ స్టార్
సార్. మరి కాజల్ అగర్వాల్ పెళ్ళి అయింది, పంజాబ్ లో ఫార్మర్స్ కూడా ప్రొటెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు మనకి హీరోయిన్ ఎలా సార్?
అయ్యో, మలయాళం ఫిల్మ్ చూసినావా? ఫుల్ న్యాచురల్ యాక్టింగ్. మనం కూడా అదే. అమ్మా ట్రా ముడియకు ఓవర్ ఫైనలైజ్ హీరోయిన్.
థ్యాంక్స్ చేటా.
సార్ మరి స్టోరీ ఎలా సార్?
అరే, వాళ్ళ సినిమా చూసినావా? అందులో ఒక అబ్బాయి చెప్పులు వేసుకోలేదు, అది స్టోరీ. మన దాంట్లో మాస్క్ వేసుకోడు, అదే స్టోరీ.
సార్ ఇవన్నీ కాదు సార్, కొరియా నుంచి DVD తెప్పించా రీమేక్ చేద్దాం సార్.
ఎంత కుంభలంగి, కొరియన్ టు హై బడ్జెట్ మా, మరి లో బడ్జెట్. కొరియా వద్దు, కొరియా ఫిల్మ్ తీద్దాం పైన.
Also, while the pandemic has affected the way we experience movies, it has also affected the way we personally look at films, and also how the audiences and viewers and you guys have been looking at our reviews. For example, before the pandemic, the usual comments that we would get would be,
రే తెలుగు మూవీకి ఇంగ్లీష్ లో రివ్యూ ఏంట్రా, తెలుగులో చెప్పరా చెత్త నా కొడక.
however, after the pandemic, the type of comments we get are
ఏంటండి తెలుగు ఫిల్మ్ కి ఇంగ్లీష్ లో రివ్యూ ఇస్తున్నారు, తెలుగులో చెప్పొచ్చు కదా. ఎర్రి పూక.
From all of us over here, thank you for your continued support to Film Companion South channel. I hope you all have a happy and safe 2021 and we are all able to go back to theaters and enjoy movies again, and things go back to exactly how they were in the past. Thank you.
బాబు రెడీ, స్టార్ట్ కెమెరా, యాక్షన్. సార్ ఏంటి సార్ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్స్? మనం కరోనా వల్ల కిస్సింగ్ సీన్లు చేయట్లేదు సార్.
ఏ ఫ్యాన్స్ ఒప్పుకోరమ్మా. విగ్గు జాగ్రత్త.
ఇప్పుడు చేయండి సార్.